Yes! I am treated. Oh, yeah, you go ahead. Ow, that hurt.
And I'm sorry, Maddie, okay? Love you. Mwah. Hi, this is Rosa 1722. Today we're going to read to you, or I'm going to read to you, the husband who was to mind the house. Once upon a time there was a man so surly and cross he never thought his wife did anything right in the house. So one evening in a hay-making time he came home scolding and swearing and showing his teeth and get dust. Dear love, don't be so angry. There's a good man, said his goody. Tomorrow let's change our work. I'll go out with the mowers and mow, and you shall mind the house at home. Yes, the husband thought that would do very well. He was quite willing, he said. So early next morning, his goody took a scout over her neck, hey, Autumn, and went out into the hayfield with the mowers and began to mow. But the man was to mind the house and to do the work at home. First of all, he wanted to churn the butter, but when he had churned a while, he got thirsty and went down to the cellar to tap a barrel of ale. So just when he had knocked in the bug and was putting the tap into the cask, he heard overhead the pig come into the kitchen. Then off he ran up to the cellar steps with the tap in his hand as fast as he could to look after the pig, lest it should upset the churn. But when he got up and saw the pig had already knocked the churn over and stood there routing and grunting amongst the cream, which was running all over the floor, he got so wild with rage that he quite forgot the ale barrel and ran at the pig as hard as he could. Go put it by my box and put it far enough over there. And ran at the pig as hard as he could. He caught it too just as it ran out of the doors and gave it such a kick that Piggy lay for dead on the spot. Then all at once he remembered he had the tap in his hand, but when he got down to the cellar, every drop of ale had run out of the cask. Then he went into the dairy and found enough cream left to fill the churn again, so he began to churn for butter. Run, Piggy, run, Piggy. If y'all don't mind, please hit that like button if you're enjoying this wild adventure thus far. They must have a dinner when they churned a bit for butter. They must have dinner when he churned a bit. He remembered that their milking cow was still shut up in the byre and hadn't had a bite to eat or to drink all morning, though the sun was high. Then all at once he thought 'twas too far to take her down to the meadow. Love you, Maddie. Sorry I hollered earlier. He remembered their and hadn't had a. Then all at once he thought 'twas too far to take her down to the meadow, so he had just get her up on the house top, for the house, you must know, was thatched with sods, and a fine crop of grass was growing there. Now their house lay close up against a steep down, and he thought he laid a plank across to the thatch at the back. He easily get the cow up, but still he couldn't lead the churn, for there was his little babe crawling on on the floor. If I leave it, he thought, "Oh, you okay, Maddie?
I tripped on her ball.
Well, watch out. Are you okay?
Yeah,
Did you hit your head?
yeah.
Well, just sit there for a minute. Come here, let me feel your head.
That kind of hurt.
Oh. And you can say hi, you just gotta behave. You can't be a booger.
Okay. Hi, guys.
Say hi, everyone. Say hi, Olaf.
Hi, Ola. Hi, Aunt Harry.
I love you.
How are you?
My mini-me. Alright, your head okay?
Yeah.
Alright, go play then. You're okay. If I leave it, he thought the child is safe too upset, so he took the churn on his back and went out with it. But then he thought he'd better first water the cow before he turned her out to the thatch. Bella is running around. So he took up a bucket to draw water out of the well, but as he stopped down at the well brink, here, I'll hold your hand. Mwah! Cream ran out of the churn and over his shoulders. So down into the well. Now it was near dinner time,
Whoa.
and he hadn't even got the butter yet. So he thought he'd best boil the porridge and fill the pot with water and hung it over the fire. When he had done that, he thought the cow might perhaps fall off the thatch and break her legs or her neck. So he got up to the house to tie her up. One end of the rope he made fast to the cow's neck, and the other he slipped down the chimney and tied around his own thigh. And he had to make haste, for the water now began to boil in the pot. And he had still to grind the oatmeal. Lord, could you imagine having to do that in comparison to these days and time? We just go to the store, get what we need, and that's it. I'd have to prepare like a week or 2 weeks in advance just to, get through. All right, here's pictures. I already showed you these. Yeah, I showed these. They were hard working back then. Heck, now we've got it easy in comparison to a lot of things back then. I would still like to learn how to do all that. Oh, sorry. This way. Still like to do all that for when we don't have it like that in stores or whatever, because it might get to that point. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. So he began, you can roll it, you can bounce it, just don't do it like that, because if it hits the computer, then I'm going to be upset. So, thank you.
Don't play on me.
Here, come here. Ready, set. So he began to grind away, but while he was so hard at it, down fell the cow off the housetop after all. And she fell. She dragged the man up the chimney by the rope. There he struck fast. And as far as the cow, don't do it like that. She hung halfway down the wall, swinging between the heaven and earth. For she could neither get down nor up. And now the goody... I said! I've already said that twice. This is your last warning.
Mommy.
This is why I'm rolling it, not throwing the ball.
Mommy, so
You're fine. Just don't do that, because if it hits the computer, it can mess up what I'm reading, okay?
Mhm.
I love you. I'm not mad at you, but you got to listen.
Okay.
And now the goody had waited 7 lengths and 7 breaths for her husband to come and call them home to dinner, but never a call they had. At last, she thought she'd waited long enough and went home. But when she got there and saw the cow hanging in such an ugly place, she ran up and cut the rope in two with her scythe. But as she did this, down came her husband out of the chimney. And so when his old dame came into the kitchen, there she found him standing on his head in the porridge pot. Oh, poor cow. She said, "Be careful, Maddie. You could break the computer." Okay, are you okay?
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Nothing.
Why are you sitting there like that?
Nothing.
What are you doing, Maddie? Maddie, let me see your face.
No.
Keep your finger at your nose. Rose, quit eating your boogers.
I am you.
I know. Oh, poor cow. All right. I'm going to let, for ads will run shortly for some viewers. All right. We're going to let y'all's ad do. And then, yeah, poor cow. That was sad. And then I'm going to start another live. And then we'll see from there what we do. Because these are kind of short, so might do 3 total. Try to see what's happening with this. I hope y'all are having a good day, good night. I hope you're being amazing. And a pig. Oh no, cow, run. No, piggy, cow, baby, water, butter. What is that? Porridge. I think that's what that's supposed to be. Yeah, it was sad with the cow. I was expecting it to be some sort of happy ending, but I guess not. Not in this storybook. I would like some, like, I don't know, 365 inspiration things or something like that. That'd be cool. What are you doing? Are you eating your toes?
Yeah.
You're so goofy.
I want to eat toes.
Your toes. Not hoes, but toes. Are you back from the ad? So I won't try and mess it up. Boom, 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 boom. Everybody that's here, welcome in. Hope you're having a good day. But yeah, that back in the old days, they definitely had it rough. They'd go pee outside, go poop outside, in a porter potty thing or similar. And they had to churn their butter every night. They had to. Long time ago. Hello, welcome in. And they had to. Hello, welcome in. Okay. So they had to make their butter from scratch. They had to make their oatmeal from scratch. They had to get their milk from scratch. They had to, everything was from scratch. And it wasn't just go in the kitchen and whip it up real quick. It was literally go grab this, go pull this pail of water up, up the stream or whatever. It's crazy. Or up this bank or walk this many miles to school. It's just wild. What?
My house is what's that?
A long time ago, but they didn't always have carpet. It was made of, like, dirt.
Ew.
Yep. All right, this is Rose's 1722. We're going to do another live, and I'm trying to make them quick so we can do what we're going to do on them. Talk to you soon, y'all.